I was going on YouTube, man. Welcome back to another video with TC. Now, look, in today's video, I'm going to be short and sweet with the time. You know what I'm saying? I respect you guys' time. I appreciate you guys spending a short amount of time with me and continuing to rock with me each and every video. Now, before I get started, I do want to shout out my new supporters and my returning supporters. Y'all are very much so appreciated, and please continue to do what you're doing so I can continue to do what I'm doing. Now, if you feel like this information that I'm speaking in this video is useful, please share it to every platform that you can. We're trying to get this message to as many men as possible and women. But what this video is going to be mainly about is what you've seen in the title and the thumbnail. This one thing will tell you everything that you need to know about a woman. Now, you might be like, what one thing will tell me everything I need to know about a woman? It could be, if you're a man watching this, you're probably thinking, what, her friend group, her cooking skills, her taking care of me skills, you know what I'm saying, how she talks to me, you know, how she looks at me. It's none of those. I'm gonna tell you the way that you can really tell what type of woman you're dealing with is, drum roll please, her car. How she keeps the inside of her car in her house. Now, for a lot of guys, you might not be able to get into a woman's house. Cause I'm just playing. If you watch my channel, you're gonna be able to get in a woman's house. But first things first, typically before that happens, you're gonna be just able to see the inside of her car first. And what I've noticed 100%, all the women who came to my house, I keep my house fairly clean. I'm genuinely a clean person. I like to wash clothes every single day. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, not just like washing clothes is the tell all be all of a clean man, but for the most part, I definitely am a pretty clean man. You see the chairs up in the back. I be mopping my floors every other day. Mainly because I got a French bulldog and he be going stupid. But look, that's not what this video is about. Let me tell you for sure. A woman's inside of her car is going to tell you everything you need to know about her. Because the point that I was getting to, every woman who has came to my house, it be the ones that are super specific. Like, my house is genuinely clean, generally clean. It be the ones that point out silly things like, why you got dust on the, like, you know, the little dust that you get behind the fan sometimes? Why you got dust behind the fan? Like, why are you paying attention to that? These are the women that you have to watch out for, because every single woman that has done that, when I go to their house, when I get in their car, it's filthy. Like, their avatar, them as women, spot on, they look good. But every single time, it never fails. The women who criticize, like, the small details, like you can have a genuinely clean house. The ones who criticize the small details, their cars and their homes be filthy. By the time you walk into their house, they say things like, "Oh, sorry, it's not normally like this. I'm cleaning it up." Why is it not clean all the time? Now I get it. We all have our moments. We all have times where our houses are dirty. Cars, that's a totally different story. I keep my car clean at all times, inside and out. I feel like that's a given. You get in some of these women's cars, you see Burger King wrappers, McDonald's wrappers, Snicker wrappers. They treat it like a trash can. Who raised some of y'all? And these are the same women that think they'll be wives one day. And I'm just like, bro, what make you think in your right mind somebody's gonna look at you and say, "I want you to be my girlfriend"? Look at your car, and the only excuse that you have is, "Oh, I'm sorry, my it don't normally look like this. Let me get it cleaned up." Bro, if you're expecting company, that's a implied task. Let me get my house together. But maybe that's just me, because even if my house is clean, I'm still gonna clean, like, you know, straighten up. That's a given. That's like a normal, since I've been a kid, it's been like that. Even when I was 7, 8 years old, I had friends coming over. Let me get my room together. But not everybody was raised like that. And this is why I tell you, you know, A woman can put on a show on Instagram. A woman can put on a show for the world. She can look as good as she want to look, but you will know who exactly who she is by how she keeps the inside of her car. And I say inside of the car first because that might be the first place that you get to see. But if the inside of her car is dirty, beware. Beware for what you're going to see on the inside. And like I said, if you never see her car and then you let her come to your crib first and she's criticizing these small things like fan dust, dust on the dresser or just a small thing on the dresser, beware, her house is going to be dirty. This has happened to me on multiple occasions with more than one woman. And this is how I know this to be true. And you want to know what's crazy? It's always the ones with the clean cars that they turn out to be the ones with their stuff together the most. Like the ones every time I get in a woman's car and it's clean, their house matches that. Like their house is spiffy when I get there, like straight up, like all the way clean. But it be the ones that come over, and there's nothing wrong with a woman that clean your house. It be the ones that come over that be like, let me clean your house for you, da da da. They scrubbing, and I'm like, damn, you came over my house, you did all of this. You was reinventing the wheel. I went to your house, you ain't showing the same love. And to me, that's almost like wearing a mask. You trying to show me while you're at my house that you this person, because realistically they don't know how long we was gonna be talking or if we was even gonna make it to the point where I came to their house. So you putting on this mask, or even getting in the car, you putting on this mask and like you this clean person and like you just this. But by the time I made it to your house, even if it was a month later, you got excuses. You want to pull out Pine Sol, Fabuloso, and mop my floors, scrub the bathroom, whatever, which is very much so appreciated. If any of them do come across this video, I doubt it, because they got more bigger fish to fry. And like I say, it'd be the ones that look good, that you would look online and you would think, they got all these nice pictures. They probably keep themselves straight. That's not the case all the time. And that will tell, I'm telling you, if you see a woman and you get in her car and it's dirty off rip, like you see, it almost appears as a trash can. I'll even go as far as to say if the trunk is messy. No, that's a no-go. It tells you about somebody's character and who they are as a person, in my opinion. Because why are you living like this? You think this is okay? If your trunk looking like this, there's somewhere in your house that's looking like this. If your car looks like this, there's somewhere in your house that looks like this. Even if it's the closet, why do you think this is okay? And this is why you need to be cautious when you start dating these women. Because these are the same women that are online asking and saying they deserve to be wives. Look how they're living. That's the same way you're going to be living. You can't just change. You can put on a mask for a little bit like they do when they come over my crib, right? And my house is clean. You trying to clean a clean house. I was taught how to clean up. But the thing is that they gotta put that font up. I'm a wife. Let me show them I can clean, cook, do. And that's really what it be. But I need y'all to understand, you need to look for this right when you start talking to a woman. Because do you even want to be having sexual encounters with a woman who can't keep her trunk clean, who can't keep her her house clean? You don't know what some of these women living like. And that's a turnoff for me. Because at this big age, even if you 24, 25, why are you living like that? It came from somewhere. You should know. If you could put all this makeup on, you can make sure you fresh and smelling good. You can definitely take a moment and clean your house, clean your trunk, clean your car. Because that just shows me when your car is dirty, when your trunk is dirty, when you don't even take the time to even wash your car, that shows me how you treat things of important value to you. Because if you didn't have a car, you couldn't get from point A to point B. So if you treating your car like that, what you gonna treat me like once you feel like you got me in the bag? And this is the same way y'all need to be thinking. And if you're a woman watching this, if you see a man and he's dirty, you should be thinking the exact same way that I'm telling these men to think. Stay away, because if they can't even keep their house and their car in line, how are they going to keep things in line when it comes to you? Make sure y'all apply this knowledge and take heed. And if you're a man watching this, don't give these women the benefit of the doubt. I don't want to hear that, oh, my room just dirty today. Because listen, how's she going to show up in your relationship? Is she going to show up in your relationship the same way? Take heed to this message and apply it. But that's the end of this vid. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know my next video is dropping on the channel. And we're going to be going, man. We're on the road to 10K. We hit 3K, man. That's one goal. That's one milestone. Now we're on the road to 4K, but the overall goal is 10 to 20K by the end of the year. Let's go 20K, man. But look, we out.